The upcoming iPhone 17 lineup is shaping up to be one of Apple's most transformative updates in years. From the regular iPhone 17 to the flagship 17 Pro Max, Apple is expected to refresh nearly every part of the experience, from cameras and performance to colors, battery life, and design. In this exclusive from Technology Review, we're going deep into everything that's been revealed, leaked, and rumored about the iPhone 17 series. If you're planning to upgrade or simply curious about what Apple's next-generation phones will offer, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the future of the iPhone. 4 new models with big changes. The iPhone 17 series is expected to follow Apple's now familiar formula of 4 different models. The standard iPhone 17, a likely iPhone 17 Plus or R version, and the premium iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. While the structure may be familiar, the changes under the hood promise a whole new experience. This year, Apple is expected to upgrade the RAM across the board. Instead of differentiating between base and Pro models with different memory options, all 4 versions are rumored to come with 12 gigabytes of RAM as standard. That's a substantial jump from the current 8 gigabytes in the iPhone 16 lineup. The reason for this change is likely tied to Apple Intelligence, Apple's push toward advanced AI features integrated natively in iOS. With 12 gigabytes of RAM, multitasking, AI-driven features, and future-proof performance could be more accessible across the range, not just on Pro models. This upgrade could lead to smoother app transitions, better performance in gaming and media tasks, and a longer lifespan in terms of software support. Major selfie camera upgrade. After years of keeping the front-facing camera mostly unchanged, Apple is reportedly upgrading all iPhone 17 models with a brand new 24MP selfie shooter. That's double the resolution compared to current 12MP cameras. This enhancement will dramatically improve video calls, selfies, and FaceTime interactions. It also aligns with the increasing importance of front cameras in modern content creation. Whether you're filming in portrait mode, vlogging, or making social content, this will be a game changer. This new sensor is expected to offer better low-light performance, improved depth of field, and possibly 4K video recording on the front camera, finally matching the capabilities of the rear cameras for those who film themselves often. First, the removal of some power-hungry components may help balance the power budget. There are whispers of fewer rear cameras on the non-Pro models and an upgraded, more efficient modem that reduces background power consumption. On top of that, software optimizations are expected to take center stage with iOS 19. Apple is reportedly working on an AI-enhanced battery management feature that learns your usage patterns and adjusts performance dynamically to conserve energy. If true, this could mean users get better real-world battery life, even from a physically smaller battery. Some rumors also point to the revival of the long-forgotten MagSafe battery pack accessory. This could return as a redesigned external battery, specifically tailored for the thinner iPhone 17. Whether that's true or not, battery life will likely remain a hot topic around this model's release. A new Pro color to die for. Every iPhone generation comes with an exclusive Pro color, and this year is no exception. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max may arrive in a stunning sky blue finish. This shade is said to be inspired by the color used on the newest M4 MacBook Air. This feature is likely to appeal to vloggers, content creators, journalists, and anyone who wants to capture both perspectives, subject and reaction, in one seamless take. Whether it's limited to the Pro models or trickles down to other iPhones later is still unknown, but it shows Apple's growing interest in making the iPhone more video creator-friendly. Display changes. No anti-glare this year. Apple was reportedly testing a new anti-reflective display coating similar to what's seen in some high-end Samsung devices. Unfortunately, recent reports suggest that the feature has failed internal durability testing and will not appear in this year's iPhones. This is disappointing news for outdoor users or those in harsh lighting conditions, as screen glare continues to be a common complaint among smartphone users. That said, Apple may revisit this idea in future models once the coating meets their rigorous standards. Smarter battery mode with Apple Intelligence. One of the most exciting additions to the iPhone 17 lineup may come in the form of intelligent battery management. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that iOS 19 will bring an AI-powered battery-saving mode. This new feature is said to analyze user behavior over time, how you use apps, how often you charge, and what your typical routines look like. Based on that data, your iPhone will adjust settings in real time to reduce unnecessary energy drain. The system may also include a predictive charging estimate on screen, giving you an idea of how long your iPhone will take to charge based on current power draw and charger type. It's an innovative way to extend battery life and improve usability, particularly if you're on the move or working off a lower capacity model. The subtle price hike strategy. Now let's talk money. Pricing changes are almost certain, but Apple is said to be using a subtle strategy to avoid backlash. Rather than increasing prices outright, they may adjust storage tiers instead. Here's what that could mean. The base Pro and Pro Max models, which currently start at 256 gigabytes, may shift to 512 gigabytes as the new minimum. That change allows Apple to raise the starting price while justifying it through more storage, rather than simply calling it a price hike. It's clever marketing, and Apple has used similar strategies before with products like the MacBook Pro and iPad Pro. Based on supply chain whispers, base models could start at the familiar $999, while Pro variants may begin at $1,299, depending on region. The rumored iPhone 17R, likely a mid-range alternative, might come in at $899, offering solid features at a more accessible price. Expected launch timeline. Apple traditionally unveils its new iPhones in early to mid-September, followed by pre-orders and shipping roughly 2 weeks later. That pattern is expected to hold for the iPhone 17 lineup, with a keynote likely around the second week of September and availability by the end of the month. Production is reportedly already in motion for the main components, and leaks around cases and dummy units should start emerging soon, offering a clearer look at the final design in the coming months. Until then, Apple fans are left to speculate, debate, and analyze every detail about what could be one of the most important iPhone generations in years. Final thoughts. The iPhone 17 and 17 Pro Max bring a lot to the table. From a thinner design and a more powerful front camera to intelligent battery features and potentially stunning new colors, Apple seems determined to keep the iPhone fresh and competitive. For fans of sleek design, enhanced AI performance, and better content creation tools, this update might be one of the most compelling yet. But for those who prioritize battery life, durability, and traditional camera features, it's worth watching how the trade-offs play out in real-world reviews. At Technology Review, we'll be following every development closely as we near Apple's big September event. Be sure to stay tuned.